In a world without hotels or formal diplomacy, how did ancient societies navigate the perilous encounter between stranger and host? Imagine a time when the mere act of travel was an odyssey in itself, a journey fraught with unknown dangers, where every horizon held both promise and peril. Without established networks of support or formal agreements, the meeting of an unfamiliar face could ignite conflict or forge a lasting bond. Yet across the sun-drenched shores of Greece and the bustling markets of Rome, a profound, unwritten law governed these delicate interactions, a moral code far more intricate than mere politeness, a sacred trust known as Xenia. Welcome to Echoes of Time, your portal to the forgotten pages of history. Today, we delve into the enigmatic concept of Xenia, resurrecting the secrets that lie under the dust of centuries and exploring a foundational ethic that shaped entire civilizations.
It was a practice that transcended simple custom, becoming a divine imperative, believed to be sanctioned by Zeus himself, Zeus Xenios, the mighty protector of guests and suppliants. In an era where a journey could lead a traveler far from the comfort of their own hearth, Xenia offered a crucial framework, a shield against the unknown, transforming potential enemies into honored guests. This ancient tradition was not merely an act of kindness, it was an intricate dance of hospitality, a reciprocal obligation woven deep into the fabric of daily life and epic sagas alike. Its tenets ensured safe passage, fostered mutual respect, and even forged alliances that could span generations. To understand its profound impact, we need only turn to the immortal verses of Homer's Odyssey, where the legendary Odysseus's perilous journey is punctuated by both exemplary displays of Xenia and horrifying, barbaric violations. On his long voyage home, Odysseus encounters rulers and common folk, giants and goddesses, all of whom, in their interactions with the shipwrecked hero, either uphold or desecrate the sacred laws of hospitality, often with dire consequences. From the generous Phaeacians, who welcome him with open arms, to the monstrous Cyclops Polyphemus, who devours his crew, the Odyssey serves as a vivid tapestry illustrating the power and peril inherent in Xenia. It underscores that this was not merely a social nicety, but a matter of life and death, of divine favor or retribution. But what truly lay at the heart of Xenia's pervasive influence? Was it primarily a religious doctrine, born from a deep-seated fear of divine retribution and the ever-present possibility that any stranger knocking at your door could, in fact, be a god in disguise, testing your virtue? In a polytheistic world where deities were believed to walk among mortals, disguised and observing, the risk of offending a god unknowingly was a powerful deterrent against inhospitable behavior. Imagine the anxiety, the caution, the profound respect instilled by the belief that the dusty traveler seeking refuge might well be Zeus himself, or Athena, or any other Olympian, assessing your worthiness. This profound spiritual underpinning would undoubtedly elevate Xenia beyond a simple social expectation, imbuing it with a sacred weight that few dared to ignore. The fear of divine wrath, of incurring the displeasure of Zeus Xenios, was a potent force ensuring compliance, making hospitality not a choice but a sacred duty. Yet other scholars argue for a more pragmatic function, suggesting that Xenia served as an indispensable early form of international relations and trade facilitation. In interconnected but often hostile lands, where diverse city-states and communities vied for resources and influence, fostering connections was vital for survival. Without embassies or formal treaties, Xenia provided an essential bridge. The act of offering shelter, food, and protection to a stranger from another land could establish crucial diplomatic ties, creating a network of reliable contacts and safe houses for merchants and envoys alike. A reputation for generous hospitality could open trade routes, secure alliances, and ensure the free flow of goods, ideas, and knowledge across vast distances.
In this view, Xenia was less about piety and more about necessity, a practical mechanism for fostering cooperation and mitigating conflict in a complex geopolitical landscape. It was a voluntary agreement, a shared understanding that benefited all who participated, creating a common ground in a world without common laws. Some scholars delve even deeper, positing Xenia as a sophisticated social contract, a voluntary agreement among communities to ensure safe travel and cultural exchange. Far predating modern concepts of diplomacy and international law, this unwritten pact created a universal expectation that travelers would be welcomed and protected, and in turn, that guests would respect their hosts and their customs. This wasn't merely about fear of the gods or economic advantage. It was about building a civil society, fostering trust, and enabling the peaceful movement of people and ideas. It was an implicit understanding that by upholding Xenia, one contributed to a broader societal structure that benefited everyone, making distant lands less alien and strangers less threatening. It fostered a sense of shared humanity, acknowledging a fundamental right to safety and respect, irrespective of origin. And then there is the perspective that views Xenia as a societal pressure, a public display of virtue that solidified one's standing within the community. In ancient societies, reputation was paramount. To be known as a generous host, one who honored the sacred laws of Xenia, was to possess immense social capital. It reflected honor, wealth, and adherence to moral codes. Conversely, to be inhospitable was to invite shame, ostracism, and even divine disfavor. Such a display of virtue was not simply for the benefit of the guest, but also for the host's own standing within their community and among their peers. It was a performative act, in part, reinforcing social hierarchies and demonstrating one's commitment to the foundational ethics of their civilization. This public validation of character further cemented Xenia's importance, making it a critical aspect of personal and communal identity. The true essence of Xenia, it appears, likely lies in a complex and intricate interplay of all these factors. It was not solely a religious dictate, nor purely a pragmatic tool, nor just a social contract, nor merely a matter of public image. Instead, it blurred the lines between sacred duty and practical necessity, between personal virtue and communal survival. The religious reverence for Zeus Xenios provided the ultimate authority, imbuing the custom with a spiritual weight that compelled adherence. The pragmatic benefits of trade, alliances, and safe passage offered tangible rewards for upholding the tradition. The understanding that it was a shared social contract created a societal expectation that few dared to defy, knowing that their own journeys depended on the same courtesies being extended elsewhere. And finally, the societal pressure to display virtue further reinforced these behaviors, making Xenia an integral part of what it meant to be a respected individual in the ancient world. Xenia, therefore, represents a remarkable achievement in human social organization. In a fragmented world, it provided a unifying moral compass, a universal language of interaction that allowed diverse peoples to engage, trade, and even bond. It was a testament to the ingenuity of ancient societies in creating solutions to fundamental human challenges: how to navigate the unknown, how to foster trust across divides, and how to build a civilization that extended beyond the confines of one's immediate community. Its existence and widespread acceptance speak volumes about the profound human need for connection, for safety, and for a shared ethical framework, even in the absence of formalized institutions. As we journey through the ages with echoes of time, exploring how this foundational ethic shaped ancient civilizations, we are left to ponder its erosion and what it tells us about our own understanding of human connection. In a world now equipped with hotels, international laws, and rapid communication, the explicit sacred laws of Xenia may seem like relics of a bygone era. Yet, the underlying principles of respect for the stranger,
the obligation to offer assistance, and the creation of safe spaces for those far from home remain universal human aspirations. What does the fading echo of Xenia's profound moral code reveal about the strength of our own societal bonds and the depth of our commitment to those who stand as strangers among us?